Hello, everybody. We will start our webinar in a few minutes. And before we start, let's introduce yourself. So you can use our chat and you can tell your country name and your name. So I will start this. So please write down in our chat in the middle of the window name of your country and your name. Okay, hello, Anna. Somebody say hello, but doesn't. Abdelaziz, hi Abdelaziz. Italy, Germany, United Arab Emirates, Spain, Valencia. Nice. Finland. Hi Maria. Okay, let me check attendance list. Also, I see people from Egypt, from Japan, from France, from India, from Netherlands, from Italy, from Armenia, from Vietnam. Very nice. We have great international webinar today, and today we have two webinars. One is now and one will be in 6 hours later. So this is for cover both part of our planet, like eastern part and western part. So this webinar is mostly for western part of planet, so those who is not sleeping yet. So now we can start our webinar. Let me go forward. So the topic of our webinar is how to open an online and offline school of robotics, a stable business for all times. And today we have great speakers from Robbo team all over the world. I am Pavel Frolov. I'm Robbo founder and company producer. Also, we will introduce today Maria Shipkova, regional manager at Robbo. Then Maria Hakarainen, head of Robbo Finland, CEO of Robbo Finland company. And then Keisuke Kubota, head of Robbo Club in Fukuoka in Japan. So let me start. And please type plus in the chat that you can see me well, and one more plus if you can hear me well. Okay, everybody can hear me and can see me, so we can start. And first of all, some information about this webinar. The duration of this webinar will be 1 hour and 15 minutes. And also we will have questions from the audience, so the total will be about 1.5 hours. English of webinar is English. Language of webinar is English. We will record video of this webinar and we will provide this video to you by email, and this presentation also will be provided to you. And you can ask questions to the speaker, and the questions and answer will be at the end of the webinar. And please use the upper and right part, the questions folder, to put questions there. Also, you can ask your questions in the chat, but better to use questions section. So what this webinar is about? Why the educational business will always be successful? Because we are in educational business and we provide service for the parents who wants their kids to be clever, who wants their kids to have good job in the future of robotics, where all monotonous job will be done by robots and only robotics engineers and IT engineers will have a good, interesting, and well-paid job. How to start your educational business? We will provide checklist for that. How to hire, train, and keep a qualified teacher? This is very important question for all our partners and customers, and we have an answer. How to ensure a constant customer flow? How to conduct online and offline business and not be afraid of external restrictions? This is very important question now because of COVID pandemic and restrictions all over the world. Why is it best to enter the educational business market through a successful franchise? All these topics will be covered during this webinar. Why this webinar is important? You will learn how to launch business that will bring you stable income and won't depend on. You will learn how to launch an online and offline school of programming and robotics with Robbo's help. We will learn you all of Robbo life hacks from 15 years of educational experience. You will get a set of bonuses from Robbo, online school financial model, example of teaching methodics, and other helpful materials. And first topic of our webinar is International School of Robotics, Coding and 3D Modeling. And Robbo has best experts in educational robotics of the world. So we will share our experience. So today we will share our experience based on opening and managing of 130 plus Robbo clubs through our franchise model, 300 more school Robbo classes in 18 countries. And now we have 50,000 students all over these 18 countries who is studying our curriculum using our hardware and software. And in Robbo, we also have 3 offices. One office we have in Russia, in St. Petersburg, because in Russia we have best programmers in the world. Our second office is opened in Finland, in Helsinki, by the invitation of Finnish government. And we opened this office and we approved the invitation of Finnish government to open business in Finland, because in Finland we have best education experts in the world. And our third office is opened in Japan by the invitation of Japanese government. Last year, Robbo won the contest of Fukuoka City government and get invitation to open business in Fukuoka City. So now we have branches in Fukuoka City and in Tokyo. And we approved this invitation because in Japan we have best robotics engineers in the world. So now we have a team with best programmers, with best educational experts and best robotics engineers in the world. And we are working hard on making best educational solution in the world. So we would like to know a little bit more about you. Could you please put a digit in the chat? 1, if you are a new entrepreneur with minimal experience. 2, if you're experienced businessman looking for a long-term project. And 3, if you're a successful businessman and looking for new business opportunities. And as for me, I am free, and I will also add that I'm from Russia. So please put in this chat who are you, to let us know about this. And while you're doing this, or We have experienced businessman from Egypt. We have a new entrepreneur from Italy. We have experienced businessman from Spain. Nice. Who else will introduce yourself? Okay, let me go through next slide. So our next topic, why the educational business will always be successful. So educational business advantages that parents are sparing a lot of money on children. For example, on foreign foreign language like English training, and even in the countries which cause some economical crisis, the educational market never goes down. It's always rising. Customers pay for a long time. The customer base is growing high, LTV, and educational business is a positive social mission business. And it's easy to meet sanitary requirements. It's much more easy to go to educational business rather going, for example, to restaurant business or touristic business. And demand peaks in this business is August, October. So this is back to school period in a lot of countries. In December and February, because this is the end of the year and beginning of another year, and May, June, because it's the end of spring and beginning of summer, and a lot of summer camps start in this time. So you have to prepare programs in advance with support of Robbo, and online and offline educational business is stable all year round, and Robbo educational programs also stable all year round. So we know what to do in summer camp, in vocational education, what to do in back to school period, what to do in school period, and so on. Today we will provide you free bonuses that will help to develop your business 2 times faster. And you will find out these bonuses at the end of this webinar. And our message to the world is quote your imagination. And we are not in educational business in Robbo. In Robbo, we are in imagination business. And in Russia, what education and imagination means the same. So only good imagination will let you to go through the advantages of digital fabrications, features of maker's experience. And we would like to invite you to the world of imagination. And our message to the world is code your imagination. Be fine. Go online. And now I would like to invite Maria Hakarainen, CEO of Robbo Finland, and she will tell you how to start your educational business and what checklist you need to use for that. So, Maria, welcome.
Yes, hello, can you hear me? Okay, but you can't see me. I don't know, video is probably very slow now here. Great. Can you hear me and can you see me now? Great. Thank you, Pavel. So very interesting start of our webinar. I will take you through the process and what you need to know and what you need to expect from our franchise step by step. So let's start with our algorithm. So to start work with franchise, you need to have some experience, some plan, which will take you step by step to successful model. Robbo is working many years, and we have made algorithm now how to open franchise robotic clubs based on open more than 130 clubs around the globe. So first of all, you may have a question how to start and what is the first step to do that. So the first of all, you need to register your company, choose and register your tax in your tax system, open bank account, and then online sales, find online sales check-in system. Then after that, after all formalities are completed, you need to find a place for your club, which will comply with the government and sanitary standards. So space needs to be very comfortable for children, very safe for children. So it's like this kind of recommendations that are not higher than the second floor, that children don't necessarily use the elevator. It's easy to enter the club. You need absolutely definitely separate the bathroom for the children, ventilation systems, and you need to make needed repairs for the and you need to have a safety certificates, wiring in cable cases, and you need to buy a furniture suitable for schools and made with the safe material. So then you need to think what kind of equipment do you need for your school. So you need to buy laptops. So we are talking about coding and robotics. So you definitely need laptops, and you need to understand what is the delivery time, what kind of services and repairs you could get from the company who is providing the equipment to you, and get some assistance in the software and hardware configuring. You need to get robots. You need to get 3D printers and all equipment needs to be with all possible certificates that it's safe for children. So the most important question, I would say, that how to hire and train a teacher for your club. Um, So you need to open the vacancy in your club. You need to find the right person. You need to interview. Basically, we are recommending. Usually, it's some experienced teachers would like to come and join the club, or sometimes it's we are taking the students who is studying in robotics or in IT area. So you need to find the right, you have to make an interview, and you have to make the candidate evaluation. So for your club, you need to have a very good methodological material. Courses which will take your students through the whole process step by step. No matter if your teacher on a sick leave or you need to replace him. So it should be this kind of methodic that the education is not anyhow uh, disturbed during the let's say the sick leave or when you are looking for a new teacher. So you need to educate your teacher very well check the teacher complete advanced course and learn how to work with the educational program. You always need to control and monitor your teacher for the best of your students. And in the learning process, you need to perform periodic testing system for the students. This is the very important thing as well. So now we will share, follow the green arrow here on your screen. Here we share our example of the job description. So how to ensure a constant customer flow? So online advertising needs to be conducted systematically. You advertise not only on your web page, but also try to find all available advertising instruments for that. As for example, Facebook, Instagram, Google, the specialized messenger group and chats. And if you feel that you don't have or you need more experience with that, so please find and hire some competent specialist to help you with that. So how to attract customers offline to your offline club? Let's talk about basically how to do that. As we all know that outdoor sign is not really enough, it doesn't really work well. So use your community. So invite all your friends, neighbors, relatives, make some master classes, go to enter the shopping centers, libraries, make the contacts with the schools and kindergartens with their administration, agree some master classes, invite children from the schools, from the neighbor schools, and go to playground. They talk there about your club and participate in urban thematic events dedicated to children's education and development, fairs, festivals, and so on. So let's talk now about the sales. After the starting your franchise club, you will get the customers, of course, and you need to create your own database to continue to work with the customers. I have a question to you. Please answer to the chat. Do you have any experience of working with the CRM system? And which one is it? Okay, there is AMO CRM. Great. Anybody else? Okay. So something new for you, I suppose. Salesforce. Okay, great. How to conduct online and offline businesses and not be afraid of external restrictions. So we will talk about that now. We will talk about online school advantages. So as you can see, it's a very, very short launching period. It's only 14 days. It's a fixed and variable costs. Of course, it's a lot lower in online format than in offline format. Online learning gives parents the chance to occupy their children during the isolation time, what we have now. And online school will be in demand now and always. Um, uh, Investments in an online school are significantly cheaper than to offline school. Your clients do not need an equipment except, of course, the laptop. you can start the learning process right away. So launching period is very short, as I told you already, and it doesn't need so much investment. So offline school advantages. A bit longer launching period, but still short period, 28 days only. We will help you to make a local business model using your local prices. So we will make the calculation again. You will have the expanded list of the disciplines. For example, in online course, we have 3D modeling, but in offline course, you can also have a 3D printing. So we have 3D printers in our clubs where the children can print the models. So it's the communicating with the students. They can find a new friends. They could make some groups. They can build something together, which is, I think, very important for the children. And classes with equipment develop the fine motor skills, so children are able to do something with their by themselves. So Blender school advantages. Learning model on the future, ability to attract customer to online and offline classes, extended list of services, less missed classes. Means that if your child missing the class on offline class, you can provide to him this lesson online. And dividing these disciplines into online and offline teaching methods. No more losing students after they are moving. So if the child moved to some other city, for example, or to some other part of the city, you still can provide the online lessons to him. And no territory restrictions for the local model. So we have a if you choose the online educational platform, you can basically use that kind of platform, which is an open source platform. Zoom, Blue Jeans, and Big Blue Button. That's what we are recommending at this moment. So this is all from me at this point, and I would like to introduce you Maria Shipkova, our regional manager at Robbo. Maria.
Hello, do you see me? This is some problems with camera. Okay, let's start. Maria, thank you very much for a fantastic presentation and sharing your experience of robotic education in Finland, clubs and franchise worldwide. In this part of presentation, we will talk about franchise advantages as a business for you and Robbo brand franchise. What is the franchise advantages? A name that customers know and trust. You're not starting from scratch. Proven business model in different economic and geographical conditions. You get the ready business model from which you can start. Competent specialists from different areas, from lawyers to marketing to logistic and technical and IT. Supporting start and growth. We support you from start, and when you are growing, we are with you. And global trend is that the survival rate is 80% with franchise and 20% without franchise. What is that franchise advantage in general? We will talk about registration, choosing location, buying equipment, teacher selection, and advertising. It is a set of start-up measures to be successful. For registration, we give you an entire set of documents you need just to proceed. Choosing a location. From our experience worldwide, We will advise you about the location of your club, so you will have a number of students enough to make the business profitable. Buying equipment, we help to purchase computers based on ready-made characteristic and own production of equipment such as robots. Teaching program is ready. You just use our program for each lesson with workbook for students and advertising. Very important part. There are already working models for attracting customers, ready-made advertising campaign, and the name on the market. Maria Hakarainen mentioned the channels which we are using or franchises using for advertising earlier. Now it is the stage of growth. Franchise advantages. It is a franchise package. The lawyer will also provide advice and update of all contracts. Quickly find teachers, the training program, and CRM system. All this we provide, franchise provide for customers. If franchise owner notice a negative trend in sales, we do immediate measures and talk to customer to prevent this. The current company help you during the whole period and help with market research, development, new equipment, and new training programs. We don't stop developing together after the purchase of franchise. Corporate lawyer will help you at all stages how to avoid difficulties and minimize risk with different complicated questions with lawyer. And if equipment is broken, it will be quickly replaced or repaired. So now let's speak. We were speaking about franchise business. So for franchise business, it's 80% of successful start in comparison with 20% of successful start without franchise. So why Robbo is your best partner to enter educational market? We are recognized internationally. It is International Robotics, Coding, and 3D Modeling School Network. So it is coding with free software, robotics, and 3D modeling. We have Google Rise Awards twice. It is internationally. We know startup Fukuoka City. It was the base to start our office in Japan. You will learn about this later on. And Finlandian, it's our Maria Hakarainen who are managing office in Finland, working with Aalto University, Valdiduct, and INECAS. It is Educational Innovation Associations. So our year-round business model, it is from September to August. Basic educational program with main disciplines, 90 minutes per week. Master classes and camps on autumn, winter, spring breaks. Intensive training, it was asked already. Yes, all ages are possible for intensive training and special disciplines. Festival and major events like international competitions and different online and offline events. Preparation for contests and Olympiads. Summer camps, because children have to do something during summer. This is our equipment. It is Robot Kit, a robotic platform on wheels, and you see here sensors mounted on magnets. The different sensors, sensor of light, touch sense, a sense of distance, very involving and fantastic opportunity to learn. So it is offline teaching methodic where kids attend clubs. The ages is from 5 to 15 plus years old. Adult education is also possible. And online teaching methodics, short independent models with specific results. It is coding, 3D modeling, circuitry, Minecraft engineering, Minecraft programming. Now, bonus for participants again. Sample of our lessons. It is fantastic difference of Robbo. We have lessons ready for you to just start teaching. Please see the link in the chat. And here you can download guidelines for conducting the lesson, technology map for teachers, it is aims of lessons, students workbook, and lesson illustrations. How methodological guidelines will help you? Evaluate the quality of provided guidelines, review the sample program. In many robotics companies, there are a lot of good robots, but kids don't know what to do with them. Here you can have guidelines from the first lesson till the student will be able to build robots independently. Do you need more information? Do you want to start with us? Please leave your contact information and I will wait a little bit so you will have time to print your name and other details. We have special offer for webinar participants. It will be at the end of webinar, and it will give you a unique opportunity. It is only for webinar participants to start business with us shortly. So please follow the link which is provided in chat. Let's continue. Advanced training courses for you teachers. When you are starting business in a franchise from Robbo, 72 hours for online training for teachers are included, with homeworks and exams at the end of the course. After this, the teachers can work in your business and do quality courses. If it is offline business, we help you to choose a room in a favorable location and prepare it. We have ready requirements for room. You provide us locations and ideas where you want to have a club, and we discuss it together and finally approve the place for profitable business, and we have ready design. In franchise, a corporate website and marketing materials are included. So you can later on visit the websites of our existing clubs and see how it will look like. It is a timetable of your courses, online payment system, all necessary information for parents to subscribe for your lessons. On the picture, you see the sample of our brochure from Thai club and a map of Robbo presence worldwide. This is the example. In the chat, you see the link to the example. Thank you very much, Anna, of Robbo Bucharest club, which is running now successfully online. This is how offline club interior design is offered. It can look different. We give advices and design project which you can give to the designer to start business. You see here projector for screen, which is used by teacher. It should be laptops here and robots, of course, and shelves for robots after lessons. Robbo is working with the partners. We provide advanced training and webinars. So our teachers from all over the world work together on a regular basis to exchange experience and to get training for our methodological department, as education is developing every day. It is innovation technology. It is 24 hours technical support and legal support for all your requests related to franchise business, because we have experience worldwide, and actually questions which arise in difficult locations are rather typical, and we found already an answer. We help with logistics, solving all logistics questions to sell robots and 3D printers to you is on our site. Teacher selection, a rather critical point to start business, because I was told that on impression how teacher make on kids, a lot of success depends. So you will publish advertising, which will give to you, and you will translate to your language. And then you have several teachers candidates, and our head of our methodological department will interview candidates and express the opinion on what candidates is favorable for the club. Of course, it is your business and it is your decision. In many clubs, owners teach themselves, but this is a sample of teacher vacancy in the chat. Please have a look. And of course, it is brand support. We start with you. We sign with you license agreement, and you can use Robbo brand for your business, for advertising, for leaflets, for design of club, and for other purpose. Need more information? Do you like our opportunity to start business? Please leave your contacts, and I and my colleagues will contact you shortly, depending on your location. At the end of webinar, it is answering the question as well, we have a special offer for webinar participants. It is absolutely unique and will not last long. So, what our business models developed for situation where you need to be successful in any conditions, not depending on the environmental situation, not environmental, the situation outside. So it's online school. You can start it tomorrow and get profit immediately, and in 4 or 5 months return the investment. It is pure online school, teaching via internet platform with qualified teacher and ready lesson texts and workbook and so on. Online school plus equipment for students and offline club in your region. I will explain in more details in the next slides how it will work. So, online schools. Here you will see the ages are from 8 to 16. It is more adult kids than offline school because it is a matter of concentration, but it depends on the particular kid. Some starts earlier in comparison with offline model, which is includes 5-7 years old. It is programming, 3D modeling, circuit design, Minecraft programming. Circuit design can be online in free cloud software from 10 to 16. Your clients don't need equipment. You can start the learning process right now. So just you have a platform, you educate teachers, you start advertising and get your profit. Just connect your bank account to the some of electronic payment system. Online school plus equipment for students. Here the program is wider. We use here circuit design, 8-16 ages, different programs of course for 8 and for 11-16. Assembling and programming auto dancing robot. For interested people, will send the link how auto dancing robot looks like. Robotics with a Robbo platform. You see it previously. It is robot on the wheels with sensors. And smart home with Robbo laboratory. It is another solution. And beam robots. So you will sell educational equipment to your clients as well with 15% discount, and you can be our reseller as soon as you will become our franchisee partner in Robbo Club, online, offline, with equipment or without. Online school plus offline club in your region. It is a unique opportunity now. You can have offline club in your region, not paying additional franchise fee, only having online school before. It is well-known Robbo brand and attracting and establishing client base from an online school franchise. We invite you to join the network of 80 plus clubs in 8 countries. This is, you see here the graphs of profit, number of teachers and all other from our financial model. Now we will send a link to the chat. Anna, please send the link and you can adapt the financial model to your particular country or requirements, and please contact us to work in local currency and use the size of your business for start. It is, we are considering 100 students during the start, but you can grow as big as you wish and have profit. We protect your investment because the online model is rather popular and offline as well. It is one club for 100 students for a city for 100,000 people. And the competitor could not go lower than a recommended price in the license agreement. This is the tools with which we protect your investment and make you unique. Terms of purchasing an online school franchise. Franchise fee is 10,000 euro and royalty is 350 monthly for each 100 students visiting your club online. Advertising budget for 3 months is 5,000 euro, but it is your expenses and you manage the advertising yourself, and it depends on the local market. it is very different from Japan, Romania, Thailand, Vietnam, Russia, Finland. So we will do the research and get the best advertising budget for you. This is our special offer. It is 3,000 euro. You will save. It is 7,000 euro for 2 territories. It means that if you want to start in 2 cities of your country, you will pay only 1 franchise now. It is limited offer, and please hurry to get it. Starting in 2 cities or regions, it means territory. We spoke about territory before. It is 400,000 people, so you can get the return on investment and more students much quicker. Please type your requests. So, for example, you want to start in 2 cities of Spain, in Barcelona and Madrid. Usually you pay for this 20,000 euros, 2 different franchise. And now you can pay 7,000 euro, start in Barcelona and Madrid, and during the year start a club, I guess in 1 location, Barcelona or Madrid. But you save a huge amount of money joining us now. This is a QR code which you can also use to leave your request. Let's continue. This is number of students per month. The price of subscription for a set of classes which we use in Finland, and revenue for 1 class every month. So from this revenue, you pay advertising and wage funds for teachers, marketing specialists, and administrator. So at the moment, we say it is from 15 to 35 euro per 1 lesson, 90 minutes. How you will earn money from offline club? It is basic block. Just when kids attend the club, it is from September to May during the school period. Holiday block, when kids have more intensive education, kind of 4 or 5 classes a week. And event block, it is Robbo days, Robbo marathons, workshops, festivals, Robbo quests. The first 2 blocks ensures all season business for you and additional flows of income. The third block ensures additional flow of customers for students and your reputation in the region. So this is how you will work. Basic block, teaching in the club from September to May, holiday block for different seasons, and event block which you can use anytime. Another bonus for participants, full presentation of Robbo Club franchise program. It will cover all the aspects of franchise, from how to organize business to details of studying the club design, purchasing equipment, marketing, advertising, everything. Please save the link or save the file, and we will continue our presentation. It is a very useful document to have a picture of the business, and please ask questions in case any arise, and join us for more conversations with manager to understand your requirements and ideas to run business now. Now, this is a picture of real online lesson. It is via Blue Jean platform, and you see on the right a teacher and two students puzzled with Robbo Scratch programming. As Robbo have a network of clubs all over the world, from our experience, 60% of Robbo Club students successfully transferred from offline to online. If a club manager communicated with each parent directly, number raised to 80%. So you see here Robbo Scratch programming. It can be switched to a lot of languages, and kids, they are not small, they kind of 8, 10, happily participate and are involved in the lesson. And it is only trial lesson, I think, or one of the first lessons. So the interest will raise. Robbo Online experience. What we are doing now. First of all, it is free online trial lessons, because the kid should decide, and parents, whether it is interesting and available. A detailed instruction how to use Zoom, Blue Jeans, or any other online platform, and install software for the lesson for teachers and parents. It takes a very short time, but it's necessary to know how to do this. 5 minutes with each student to check, which is not paid, to check the equipment and connection before the first and second lesson. Afterwards, it goes smoothly. Lessons are conducted by teacher and administrator. So teacher carry out the lessons, and administrator take care of the connection and all the technical problems and questions. And the technical specialist helps to configure clients' laptops in case required. Now I would like to give the word to my colleague from Japan, Keisuke Kubota. Keisuke is working in Fukuoka. It is Japan city, and running a lot of lessons, and very successful in a Robbo online business. Please, Keisuke, please continue. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Thank you, Maria, for the introduction. My name is Keisuke Kubota. I'm here, Fukuoka in Japan, and head of Robbo Club Fukuoka. So for Robbo, it's awesome, right? And I hope you can get excited in my part as well. And also before that, please make sure to download every presentation that you can get. All right. So to share my experience, this topic is about successful start of online school, Robbo Japan. So to share my experience, I would like you to take a look at how we are doing it. Hope sound is on. All right, thank you. I don't have to go back to someone. Let me go to the next slide. Thank you. All right, so that's only a glimpse of it, and then that's how we do online lesson in Japan. And also, in case you don't know where the Japan really is, this is Japan. This is where Japan is. Kind of far from Finland, far from Russia, but we're doing good. Well, and then Robbo came to Japan, technically Fukuoka, last year, November. And then they won the Start Fukuoka City competition, and that's how they entered Japanese market, and that's how they incorporated Robbo Japan in Fukuoka. But actually, we have two locations. One is in Fukuoka, where I am, and then also there's another colleague, Yasuo Ninomiya. He's in Tokyo, so we are based in Fukuoka and Tokyo, and then we are supposed to open offline class both in Fukuoka and Tokyo. But now this is what is happening to us. So our plan was to open our offline classes this year, hopefully 2 months ago, March, both in Fukuoka and Tokyo. That's how we started preparing for it. But as you guys already know, due to coronavirus, we couldn't actually do the offline because we need to protect kids, right? So what we did was to switch from offline to online, and then we prepare for opening and launch our online program, online lessons. That's how we started in March, and then we started do the marketing and the advertising. We use Facebook, Instagram, also PTX. That's in Japan the most biggest event platform in Japan. And then attract 50 leads, and then you can see conducting the first trial lesson online in April. So this is how we do. We basically invite kids and parents to our trial lesson for free, of course, and then we're gonna let them try and then see how we are doing it, and then when they like it, they're gonna purchase our subscription and then become our member and then keep taking our lessons. So this is what we started. This is in April, and then it's been more than 1 month since we started launch free lesson, and now you can see in May section at the moment 20 subscription ticket has been sold, so we get the more 20 kids. And then also our plan is to extend and reach a 200 subscription this year, both in Tokyo and Fukuoka. Right. And then also we get excellent feedback from students and also parents. And then this excellent means good feedback, but also sometimes not. It's kind of good feedback, but not necessarily a good feedback. But some students are comfortably to share their opinion, and also could be suggestion, or because we like to make our lessons better and better, and we don't believe that our current lesson is perfect, but we want to be perfect. So we get feedback. We try to be transparent, and then so we have active conversation all the time. So this is how we are doing right now. And then now you can see one part of our lesson. And this is my teacher, Eric Fukuoka, and he's conducting a free lesson and some regular lesson as well. Look at his smile, and he's genuinely smiling. And then also, as you can see, kids are also having fun. And also, yes, we are providing online lessons, but our online lesson doesn't mean only providing programming lessons or 3D modeling. Our focus is still robotics, right? So yes, online, our kids cannot touch or use robots physically, but our online is sticking to 3 pillars. One is programming, so we can learn how to communicate with robot. And then 2, 3D modeling, so you know how to build the body of robots. And then 3, circuitry design. The circuitry design, it means you know what is the structure inside of body of robot. That's how we learn. So at the free lesson, also regular lesson, we ask kids what kind of robot you want to build in the future, or what kind of robot do you like to have. And even like a girls attend to us, and then she just draw beautiful robots, and then so something like this. So kids always think about robots, and that's how they're interested in us in our lesson. This is also another glimpse of 3D modeling. As you can see, you see hello, so we can type and then put any words you want. You can put hello, or you can put your name. For example, my name is Keisuke, so you can type Keisuke sometimes. And you can have so many shapes, and you have so many options, choices, so you create anything you want. And then so kids really loved it. We're gonna let them make something that they want to make, but also, as you can see, we have already formed shapes. For example, like this is a skull of dinosaur, and then you can create T-Rex if you want, like something like that. The kids got so excited. This is also a great experience. And this is online, and then as you can see, we use Robbo Scratch. And so this is how kids learn how to program with breeze and with fun. And then our teacher really focus on letting them have fun. So kids is always smiling, and then also they're super comfortable to ask any question to teachers because we are super transparent, and also we have a good relationship. And this is what we are doing right now. And I would like to mention, I'm a big fan of Robbo, of course. And then what is best and what we are doing well, what makes our model successful is actually we are surprising parents. I think this is a great key point for us. It means, for example, we are adding English lessons to kids as well. So we provide an English lesson through this program as well. So we conduct our lesson in English, but teacher can speak English and Japanese, both language. So English skill doesn't matter, but this is what we do. So parents usually ask me or tell me beforehand, I'm very interested and I would love to take lessons, but I'm gonna let you know that my sons or daughter, my kids don't speak English. But I said, no worries. And then they participate in our lessons. And then after that, parents just told me that I was super surprised. I thought my kids don't understand English, but as you can see, we use Scratch, right? So kids pick up the colors and also pick some words and then listen to what teachers said. And then they program by themselves. And then they didn't even need my help. And then that was amazing. So this is what we are doing, actually. So we, instead of having their limitation, instead of giving them some limitation, we let them do what they want to do and they see how far they can go. And this is the beauty of what we are doing. And also, our phrase said, code your imagination. So we are just helping them to implement their imagination and put their imagination out there. So we can see their imagination through their work and the artwork and everything. And this is the beauty of it. Also, there are tons of programming lessons in Japan, but everyone just told me, I like Robbo better than them. It's because we focus on creation. It means we are not the text focus, text following. We don't limit any possibility or potential of the children, but we let them do what they want to do. And then that's how they like us. And also we can see so many smiles all the time at the lessons. I hope you guys have a chance to take a look at the lessons as well. But this is what we do. And then I really love what I'm doing right now. And then I believe that's the key success of Robbo. Thank you very much. And then my part is done. I'm going to pass to Maria Shkova again. Thank you.
Thank you, Keski, for such a live description of the lessons. It was very interesting. And so let's continue. It is me. Now, the best time to enter business in educational robotics is now. Robbo will provide you with everything you need online or offline to be successful. This is our fantastic offer, 7,000 euro for 2 locations. It is online and you have the right to start offline during 1 year. Hurry to get the offer. Please click the link and leave your contacts. Say, I want to join Robbo Clubs network worldwide, and we will provide all your necessary support and packages to be successful. Now, the question time is coming. If questions arise about educational business, what is franchise, online business, and Robbo particular offer, please print them in question form, and all the speakers will answer it now. It is Pavel Frolov, Maria Karainin, Keski Kubote, and Maria Shipkova, me. Please ask questions. Colleagues, please join for answering questions. Maria, Keski, Pavel, who is available now. Question from the chat. Do you offer flat rates fees? Sorry, it moved. Do you offer flat rates fees for all countries, or have you made affordable fee estimation for all different countries? Hi, Maria. The answer is the following. In each country, it will be different salary for teachers, for marketing expenses, and for robotic lesson. We calculate and decide finally. Did I answer your question? Yeah, please answer the question. The second question is, need to know what are the difference with other robotic schools. There are so many.
Let me answer this question. Yes. So the difference with the other schools is that Robbo is providing absolutely complete solution for the robotic school. We have a methodological materials, we have a hardware, we have a software for that. We have a technical support. We have consultations with our marketing department. So this is the difference, and I have to tell you that we have a curriculum which is written for many years already. So it's not like your child will come only for 3 months, for example, and get only 3 months education. The child will come when he is 5 years old, and he will continue until he is 15 years old. So we have a program for many years. Non-stop, step by step, starting from the easiest part, and then we will go to higher and higher, and we will prepare the basically when a student will finish the Robbo school, he will be I can say the engineer very close to this, and it will be very easy to pass to the university or the other educational institution where he wanted to pass. So that's the difference.
Kuboto-san, you have a question in chat. Do you have plans to integrate Robbo classes to Japanese middle schools?
Yeah, thank you for the question. My quick answer is definitely. Even as right now, high schools are kind of reaching out to us, and they are interested in integrating our classes to their school. So definitely middle school possible, and I would love to have it, and I would love to talk. So if you have any connection, I will also personally love to talk. So just let me know. What is happening in Japan right now is the government finally started doing some project about programming, and then starting this year, programming lessons in elementary school is mandatory. So they installed this program to elementary school. So this is a good start. But let's say elementary school, they're going to start learning programming. And in high school, we have specifically a technical or engineering school. But nobody's covering the middle school and then publicly. And especially a public school, in middle schools, they don't have any programming lessons. So I think for us, this is a great chance. Also for them, this is a great opportunity to learn programming. So my personal passion is actually integrating Robbo classes to middle schools. So thank you so much for bringing this. I'd like to mention that.
Can be adapted to more ages. Yes, now it is from 5 to 15 plus. For adults, we have different programs more intensive because they go forward quicker. How they will practice without having equipment? Somebody wants to answer?
Yes, how they will practice without having equipment. Basically, we are providing online lessons. Yes, without equipment. So it's a programming, it's a circuitry, and it's a 3D modeling lessons. So children will learn how to program. Basically, the programming itself, what it is. And of course, the customers or parents put order our hardware, so it's not a problem to get them. We are selling it as well. So
the question about do you offer some kits for everyone, or I can buy just one Robot device, then buy one more and more? It depends how you would like to use it. If you're running offline club, you buy a set of 10 robotic sets, what is Robbo kit and Robbo laboratory and Robbo Arduino kit and some 3D printer. If it is for kids lesson, you can buy it from a local franchisee or on our internet store on robbo.world. The next question is about online without equipment. It is already answered, and it is it is coding with Robbo Scratch, 3D modeling with Tinkercad and FreeCAD, circuitry with Tinkercad, and Mindstorm programming. Question from the chat: may someone produce Robot devices locally and buy from you only methodologically and any courses? Maria, it's question of this negotiation.
Yes, it's about devices. So we now have two countries where we are producing our devices. It's Russia and Finland. So to my experience, it takes a lot of time and a lot of money to start their own produce proper devices locally. So of course, if you would like to make this kind of investment, we can discuss it later with you. But at this moment, we are producing it in Finland and selling it worldwide.
How you define territory for online? Territory is defined as advertising territory. It is 100 students per one royalty and for 100,000 people. So saying more simple, you can advertise in one city and you shouldn't compete with other franchisee. You can get your students and pay 250 euro for each 100 students. Most of parents know and asking for Lego coding education solutions. How can I compete with Lego robotics schools? Lego is a different solution. It's kind of black box for kids. We actually don't really compete with Lego. We are different because we have open source software, open source hardware, and grow up creators. So kids which would like to learn robotics come for our school and stay for 2 years and more. What is the percentage of attracting new online student? We sent you financial model in the link in which you can see everything. For online model, 80% of students from 20% stay. Yes, Keski have 30% of students which have trial lessons and stayed in class. But you saw that he's a very good teacher and presenter.
Thank you.
In some, for example, in Bucharest, we have now 20% of the kids which stay with us after trial lesson. What you mean territory, city, country, municipal? Marie, do you want to answer?
Yes, I can answer.
What you mean territory?
The territory means, we calculated our business model as territory means that with our franchise, we are protecting your rights. So if you are opening offline a school with club, we are basically limiting our territory with 3 kilometers. So you are protected from the other franchisees who is coming to the same place. But with online schools, it's first, it's a city, so you can advertise the whole city.
Are you stick to your hardware only? It is a good question. For example, it depends. What do you mean? We don't take robots from competition, of course. Competition you will see in our presentation. As for 3D printer, you can buy 3D printer from any brand. As well, we use 3D pens and snap circuit for small kids. So it depends what did you mean in particular. Please register and write down, and you will get the answer in more details. Is it possible to make hardware locally again, Maria? We will open a new factory.
Yes, you can send me. Please send me email. We discuss it later with you personally.
Emails are here.
Yes, emails are
Maria.
here. So you can send me and we can discuss it later. I will explain more.
Yeah. So I think we answered all questions.
Information here for the also links are available at this moment, so you can get the franchise model. You can get the sample of our lesson. Please contact us if you have more questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.